Today we're making incredibly delicious Blueberry Streusel Cookies. Hi there foodie friends, my name is Carly and welcome back to my channel, Adventures in Yum. To start the batter, we add 3.5 cups or 490 grams of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt to a mixing bowl. Once we give that a quick mix, we set it aside for now. Next to a separate large mixing bowl, we're adding 2 sticks or 1 cup or 220 grams of unsalted butter, 1 cup or 200 grams of granulated sugar, and 1 cup or 200 grams of brown sugar. Now, we cream the butter and sugars until they're really well combined, about 3 minutes or so. Then, we add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and 2 large room temperature eggs and mix until well combined. Now, we add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients and mix it together. Once everything is just mixed, we add about 1.5 cups or 220 grams of fresh blueberries and then mix everything until it's just combined because we don't want to overwork our dough. We're temporarily putting this aside while we whip up our streusel topping. I'll provide the link for my streusel recipe video below in the description. Next, we're scooping the cookie dough onto a parchment paper lined baking sheet. Here I'm using a large size cookie scoop because I want nice and big cookies. Once all of the dough is scooped, we're grabbing some of the streusel in one hand, a ball of cookie dough in the other, and basically pressing the streusel onto the top of the cookie ball. We're essentially trying to make a little packed mound of streusel right on top of the cookies. Once we've covered the tops of all of the dough balls, it's okay if there's some extra streusel topping, I just pour it over the cookies and we'll take care of it when we're baking. Now that they're all ready, we're covering the dough balls with wax paper and plastic wrap and then chilling the dough in the refrigerator for at least 1 to 2 hours or even overnight. If you want to bake them right away, they will certainly turn out and still taste amazing. I simply prefer the way that the cookies turn out with the added step of chilling the dough. Before we finish these cookies, if you are getting value out of this video, then please make sure to hit the like button, click subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified about my latest video. Now, we're going to pop some of the chilled dough balls onto a separate parchment paper lined baking sheet, making sure to spread them out and bake them at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 177 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 18 minutes. While moving the dough balls to the baking sheet, you can press the bottoms into some of that extra streusel topping, or you can simply take this extra streusel topping and bake it separately for about 8 to 10 minutes and then use it as a topping for ice cream and other treats. Once these cookies come out of the oven, we take a circle cookie cutter that's larger than the cookies and swirl it around each cookie individually while they're still hot. This helps to make them a more perfect circle. If you don't have a cookie cutter like this, then you can also use a cup or even a bowl as long as they're bigger than the size of the cookies. We then let them cool for at least 5 minutes on the cookie sheet before moving them to a cooling rack or storage container. These cookies are best enjoyed within the first day, but they're still extremely delicious even a week after they've been baked. Simply make sure to store them in an airtight container in the fridge because the moisture from the blueberries will continue to soften the cookies. These cookies are so good and my taste testers absolutely loved them. Let me know in the comments if you gave these super tasty cookies a try. If you are interested in checking out some of the products I used in this video, then please make sure to check out that video description below for their Amazon links. Thank you so much for joining me today, foodie friends. I'll see you next time for another yummy adventure. Cheers! It's so good. Make these, seriously.